over 6,000 sperm donor babies were born in the 1970s. 46-year-old Mel only found out as a teenager that she is one of them. Mel wants to discover if testing her DNA might reveal her donor's identity and find any potential family. Hello Mel, how are you? Are you all right?
Yeah, good, thank you.
Good. Do you want me to take my shoes
No,
off?
no, you're fine,
Are you sure?
yeah.
Oh, hello, how are you? I'm
good, thank
Stacey.
you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
He's thinking, who is this strange lady in my kitchen? So your mum's coming over?
Yes, yeah, so she should be here any time now.
Ace.
I'll dash off then.
Hi. Hello, Jane.
Hi.
I'm Stacey. How do you do?
I'm fine, thank
Good,
you.
good,
Yes,
good.
yeah.
Jane, lovely to see you.
You too.
Really
nice to meet you.
Yeah, likewise. Nice to meet you.
Yes.
Mel, was essentially you're trying to find out who your sperm donor was.
Yeah. I just need to know.
Everything.
Yeah.
And I won't be able to rest till I've done everything I can to find out.
From your perspective, Jane, are you happy to talk me through how it all unfolded?
Yes. We found out he couldn't have children, and I wanted to get pregnant so much. But as long as I had a baby, that's all that mattered.
In the early 1970s, a handful of fertility clinics offered a new and cutting-edge solution for couples struggling to have a baby, using a sperm donor. But parents were advised to keep the treatment a secret, even from their children.
When we met with the doctor, he said not to tell anybody, nobody needed to know. I didn't even tell my girlfriends, I didn't tell my sister, didn't tell anyone. Looking back now, it wasn't right to not tell Mel. Secrets always come out in the end, don't they?
When my mum told me, it had a massive impact on me and made me question everything.
When your Mel was 17, you had to have a really huge conversation.
Yes.
How do you prepare yourself for that as a mum?
Yeah, I was really dreading it, and I suggested to her that we went out for a meal, which was very unusual because we didn't have much money. So I think she was a bit suspicious.
That's very suspicious.
And she was really devastated, and of course I was upset because I'd hurt her. Oh yes.
After my parents divorced, I think it was hard for my mum to tell me, but I'm so glad she did.
I didn't ask much about the donor's sperm because doctors were like gods then. You never questioned them. You just did what they told you.
Fast forward a couple of decades, there are all these children.
Yes, that don't know where they originate from.
I just think it's appalling. The clinic's not there anymore. I think it's a car park now. And so I'm just hoping that we'll get some answers and it'll just make everything all right. I just need to know. Who's my sperm donor father? It'll give me that final piece of the puzzle just to know my identity. Always felt like someone was missing. You know, always looking, thinking, oh, could be him, could be him.
Do you do that?
Yeah.
When you're down the town?
Yeah. Yeah, because it literally could be anybody.
Yeah.
But I have prepared myself for the fact that I might not get any answers.
You know, equally, if we are able to give you answers, how's that going to make you feel?
Oh, gosh, I'd be absolutely elated with anything because I've got nothing to go on, so just something would be incredible.
At the time of Mel's birth, most fertility clinics deliberately kept very few records about sperm donors, so their identity could remain anonymous. Mel has come to the University of Leicester, hoping Professor Chori King can help her learn anything about her biological father by analysing her DNA.
Come on in, come sit down.
Hi.
It's lovely to meet you.
Lovely to meet you too.
So how can I help you?
So basically, I found out when I was 17 that I was born from sperm donation, and I would like to find my donor father or any siblings.
Okay. So you were born in 1975, weren't you?
Yeah, 75.
Okay. That was a time when it was completely unregulated in terms of donor conception. So since 1991, everything started to be regulated around sperm and egg donation. So since then, it has really changed. It's actually swung in favor of the donor-conceived child so that they can find out more information about their donor father. So it's different these days. You know, this can be really, really actually quite difficult for people like yourself, because the people who gave sperm pre-2005, you know, they thought they were going to be anonymous.
Yeah,
And
I totally understand that.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so let me draw your family tree. So here's your donor father. That's Mum. And that's you. So you share half of your DNA with sperm donor dad. Now, if sperm donor dad has other children, you share half with sperm donor dad and a quarter with your siblings.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
What you can do is you can upload your DNA to various databases, and it's looking for people who you share high amounts of DNA with, such that they are your relatives. So that's what we're looking for.
Yeah, great.
There is always the possibility that we won't be able to find you anybody. We are really at the mercy of who is on the databases.
Yeah.
So this is a big step. Have you got support, someone to hold your hand?
Yes.
Good. Just shout, don't hesitate to talk to us. Okay. I'm so hopeful we'll
so
be able
am I.
to find somebody for you.
Crossed,
Fingers
but, you know,
crossed.
if I can't, I can't. Hopefully.
Chori and our team will now analyse Mel's DNA to see if it might be possible to trace any family. It's been 2 months since Mel took a DNA test to find out any information about her sperm donor. Tomorrow, she finally gets her results.
It's just a constant niggle that won't go away. Just that missing piece of the puzzle. All right, baby.
You're up.
You should be getting your report this week. You'll be fine.
I think finding a sperm donor father has always been in the back of her mind, but since having our own children, it's really come to the forefront.
Like a bread knife.
I just look at my children. They know who their parents are. They've got characteristics that are like us both, and so it's made me wonder even more. There's always that question there. Because I'm half of somebody else.
Thank you. You've got this.
Okay.
Hello.
Hi.
Nice to see you
Nice to see
again.
you.
Come on in. Okay. I know you're probably really nervous.
Yeah.
So, what we did was to take your DNA and analyze it against the nearly 30 million people who are in databases. And what we're doing is we're looking to see where you get DNA matches too. And because we know about your mum's side, we can park that to one side and have a look and see where we're getting matches to for your biological father.
Okay.
Now, with sperm donation, I can tell you from my own experience, it tends to be a bit of a long shot. But sometimes you can have some really unexpected surprises that come up.
Okay.
And we got really lucky. We found matches that are from your biological father's side.
Wow.
And they're close. It's a case of looking at where you're getting the matches, building family trees using birth, marriage, death records. And that allowed us to kind of triangulate in really quite quickly. So let me draw you a family tree. That research led us to Lily Agnes Leeming, and she married a chap called Harry Ridyard. They're from Cheshire. They are your paternal grandparents. And we know that they had 3 sons, Alan, Gerald, and Richard. So we know Alan did not do any sperm donation. We know that from the DNA analysis that Richard is your uncle. So that leads us to Lily and Harry's middle son, Gerald Ridyard. And we believe he is your biological father.
Really? Oh my goodness.
Yeah. And he was born in 1935.
Oh, wow, thank you. I can't believe it. Thank you.
You're welcome. How are you doing?
Yeah, no, good, yeah.
Good.
Over the moon.
Yeah. Okay. So this is as far as the DNA can take you. But
Okay.
I know Stacey has got some more information for you.
Okay, thank you.
You're
thank
welcome.
you so much.
Take care.
Thank you.
All right. You all good?
How are you, Mel?
Oh, I'm all right.
Well done.
Oh, gosh, I know.
It's a lot. Hello, mate. Oh,
How
yeah,
are you?
Nice to
Nice
see
to
you
see you
again.
again. All
Have a
right, thank
seat.
you.
How you doing?
I'm all right. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Overwhelmed.
Of course. I do want to let you know that Gerald died in 2006.
Right, okay. Do you know any information about
I
it?
do. Oh. So, and I've actually got a photo.
Oh,
Let's have a look.
yeah, Wow. Oh,
Happy.
yeah,
Happy tears.
yeah. Really happy tears.
This is a photo of Gerald with his wife on his holidays.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, I found him. I just can't believe it.
And then we've got one more.
Right.
And this is a lovely photo, actually. This is your biological father a couple of years before he passed.
Wow.
Yeah. I look like
I can
it.
see it. I can see it. Definitely. Yes, same shape face.
No, I just can't believe that you found anything. So I'm just so grateful.
I've got a bit more information.
Oh, yeah.
Are you all right?
Anything, yeah, the more you can tell me the better, yeah.
So, Gerald had a son,
Okay,
a man called Philip.
right.
Philip is still around.
Wow. Okay,
He's 61.
right.
He's based in Tasmania.
Wow.
Oh,
Okay.
And we've been in contact with him.
right, okay.
So he sent a video
Right.
and asked me to pass it over to you. This is your half-brother.
Hello, Mel. My name's Philip, and it appears my dad, Gerald Harry Ridyard, is also yours. I have to say, welcome to the family. Dad was a humanitarian. In the 1970s, there was an appeal for sperm donors, and it would be natural for my dad to hold his hand up and say, yes, I'll take that on.
Wow.
So this news has become an amazing piece of joy. I'm just so incredibly happy. I'm hoping that at some point we'll be able to meet in person, because I run my own business there, which is a vodka and gin business.
Ooh. What a brother to have.
So enjoy your day, and hopefully we'll speak soon. Thank you.
Wow.
Oh, that's amazing. Just absolutely ecstatic that I've got a name, I've got a face. You know, I've got a half brother. Love to meet him.
I'm thrilled for you, Mel.
I feel complete, totally now. All I ever wanted to know was who my actual biological father was. So to find out I've got a brother is just incredible. I can't wait to meet him.
It's only a couple of months since I discovered that I've got a sister 13,000 miles away, which is fairly spectacular, given I'm 62 and I didn't realise there was a sister somewhere else. Over the last few weeks, there's been mounting excitement. Now here we are, ready to go. I can't really imagine what's been going through Mel's mind. Trying to find her birth father takes a lot of courage. I just want to give her a big hug.
I never ever thought this day would come. Philip's flown all the way across the world from Tasmania to meet me. It's just incredible. I can't believe I'm actually going to meet my half-brother in the flesh.
Mel has asked her half-brother Philip to meet her at her favourite hiking spot.
Hi. Oh, I can't thank you enough. I really can't. Gosh, what a day.
So how are you
Lovely
feeling?
to meet you. Oh, gosh, yeah, no, I can't believe it. Yeah, can't believe you're here. Can't believe you've come. That's just amazing, absolutely amazing. I'm a bit speechless, which I'm not normally, so.
I worked in Yorkshire for years.
Oh, did you? So, what was my father like?
Everybody loved him. And honestly, everybody loved him. Daft as a brush. And he was just fun. He could remember jokes all the time. But he just helped everybody if he could. He always looked after the underdog.
Seeing you is the only link that I have to my biological dad. So it's just amazing. You can just fill in all the gaps. So when did you move to Tasmania?
22 years in December. But there was nothing going to stop me getting here. I just wanted to get on a plane for weeks and eventually get here and meet you is just absolutely wondrous.
Oh, I'm so grateful, so grateful.
You and I share each other's DNA.
Yeah, yeah.
You do have the family nose.
Really?
Yeah. Dad used to say noses run in our family.
And I've got one.
You've got the nose.